What's up, everybody? This is your man, Inspirational Rob here. And we have a great discussion today. It's going to be really good. I'm excited about it. But before we get to that, I want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you that have not subscribed yet, I would just highly recommend that you please subscribe. We're trying to get our viewership up and our subscribers up to a certain level. We need you to comment. We need you to like. And when you do these things, it helps the algorithm. It allows us to grow. And that's the objective here, is to grow. And as I grow, as far as subscriptions is concerned, then the content grows and the discussion grows and our family grows. And so we need for you to do all three of those things: like, comment, and subscribe. But we want to get to the topic at hand today, and we're going to talk about something I believe that's going to really help a lot of us today. And this is what I want to talk about. And here's what I want to say: never let the people of your past, the pain of your past, or the position of your past allow you and keep you from reaching your goals. Okay? Don't let the pain of your past, the people of your past, or the position of your past, never let those things keep you from reaching your goals in life, or reaching your full potential in life, or reaching the fulfillment of your life, or the purpose of your life. Okay? And so it is amazing how we let many times people, the people of our past, the people that we knew back in the day, people that we knew from our childhood, people that we knew even knew recently or know. But you can't allow the people of your past to keep you from reaching your goals. And people can be a trip. Okay. We used to say that growing up: people are a trip. And people are amazing. Some of them amazingly good, and some of them amazingly bad. You have the infamous and you have the famous. You have the people who are infamous in our life, or were infamous in our life, and then there's those who were famous or amazing in our life, and we adored them and we loved them. But sometimes, even, listen, I need you to hear this: even the people who were positive in our life can hinder us if we focus on them too much. I'll say that again: even the people who were positive in our life and in our past can hinder us if we focus on those people too often or too much. And so, but I want to deal with the people who were negative in our life, and the things that were negative and that came from people. People are amazing. People are amazingly intricate. People are amazingly difficult, should I say, many times. And because you're difficult many times to people, and we're difficult towards one another, and we bring pain into each other's lives many times. But these people who caused us problems in our life — it could be a teacher, it could be a professor, it could be a mentor, even it could be a pastor. Okay. It could be a politician. It could be somebody who you looked up to and then they let you down. And these people are no longer, you consider them no longer heroes in your life, so to speak. But people are amazing. People are amazing. You can't allow people and what they're dealing with many times to affect you, and what they have dealt with affect you. You know, I've had people in my life who were amazingly good friends, and and then the next thing you know, they're tripping out. They're no longer your friend. They're causing you problems. They're causing you hurt. They're dissing you, and you go, "What in the heck did I do wrong?" And sometimes you focus on that thing and you go, you try to figure out, did I do this right? Did I do that right? What did I not do right? How did I offend them, or whatever else? And you can't worry about people, because my mother used to say, sometimes you can't make sense out of the devil. Sometimes the stuff that people come up with, man, oh man, you'd be like, what what the hell did I do? And many times it's nothing. And then maybe sometimes it is something that you did. But is that the reason for people to act out the way they do sometimes, and diss you? And troll you and all these other things. And you go, what? No, you got to let those people go. I mean, up here, you got to let them go here. Not, yeah, maybe physically you got to let them go too. But more importantly, you have to let them go up here. Okay. Because these people, sometimes they don't even know the pain that they've caused you. They don't even know what makes you feel so bad about the situation. Sometimes it's unwittingly that they act a certain way. But here's how you fix that. Keep yourself intact. Keep your mind, your emotion intact. Keep your focus intact. And that way, the people of your past, the people who were hurtful, the people who are hurtful, and you're still in the, stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay focused on where you're headed in life, because people are going to be people. Sometimes they do things wittingly or unwittingly. Sometimes they do things on purpose, and sometimes they do it. It's not purposeful at all, the things that they do. But it's not about them. It's about you. You stay focused. You stay the course. You stay encouraged. You stay involved in your life. And once you become focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, the people of your past, they no longer exist in the moment. Are you listening to me? Does this make sense at all to anybody? I want us to understand that people can flip out any moment, but you can't flip out with them. Don't let the people of your past keep you from reaching your goal and your purpose in life. People are going to be people. And then we have to focus on, we have to remember, don't let the pain of our past keep us from reaching our goal. Oh, life can be painful. Did you not know that pain is a part of life? Wherever you have joy, there's going to be some pain, according to Frankie Beverly. Joy and pain, it's like sunshine and rain. Joy and pain. There's going to be some pain in this life. I wish I could tell you otherwise. But if you lived any length of time at all, you will find out that there's going to be some pain in your life. There's going to be some physical pain. There's going to be some emotional pain. There's going to be some financial pain. There's going to be grief in this life. It's a part of life. But you can't allow that pain to keep you from reaching your goal either. And sometimes the vehicle for our pain is the people of our past. And many times the people that we're dealing with today, it's all about people. This life is all about people. If you can control yourself, people and the things that people do won't matter. If you become the master, the creator, and the sustainer of your own life, people will not hinder you. People will not keep you from getting to where you're trying to go. It's all about people, okay? And you being a person, okay, you understand this. You understand that you're not perfect all the time. You understand that you don't make all the right decisions concerning your relationships and those sorts of things. And you understand that sometimes you're going to cause others pain. But I'm talking about you focusing on yourself to the point where others are not allowing you or hindering you from moving forward in life. Listen, all of us, we have different sources of pain from our past. And not all of our pain is the same. I don't want to minimize pain and the pain that you've suffered and the pain that you've endured. Listen, I didn't go through some of the pains that you've gone through. I was never raped by a relative. I was never abused by a dad or a mom or sister or brother or teacher or pastor, a religious leader. That stuff didn't happen to me, but I've had some pain in my life. All pain is not the same, but pain is pain, right? So I'm not trying to minimize the pain that you've endured, or that we've endured. I'm not minimizing it, but I'm saying at some point we have to move beyond the pain. At some point, we have to get to a place where we go, this pain has to cease. Or if the pain doesn't cease, there's going to be a problem. So we're going to talk about how to prevent pain or how to alleviate pain. But at this point, I want to talk about the fact that you need to avoid allowing the pain of your past to keep you from reaching your goal and your purpose, more importantly, in life. And pain is nothing but an obstacle. The pain of your past is nothing more than an obstacle. And you have to overcome that pain. Come hell, come high water. At some point, you have to make the change. You know, many times we don't want to put in the work that it takes to get beyond the pain. Sometimes that might be meditation, it might be prayer, it might be different things. It might be getting in touch with God. Okay? Most importantly, that is what's most important, or the God in you, right? And so, but the point of the matter is that there's things that we can do. Sometimes we know, well, what about you seeking out professional help? I know in the African American community, seeing a therapist is something that we've not embraced in the past. We're learning, we're getting there. But if you need to get you some psychological, psychotropic help, see a psychologist. You might have to see a psychiatrist. You might have to see a counselor. You might have to see a therapist that can help you get through these things. But unless you understand that this need is dire, unless you understand that this has to change, then you might not take the right steps in order to alleviate that pain so that you can move forward. Some of us we could access our mentors, our family members, an uncle, an aunt, somebody that you could confide in and help you get through this thing. And so once you make that particular breakthrough with help, now you can continue the path of success. But until we acknowledge that there's a problem, then we won't seek help, or we won't accept help. But you can't let that pain stop you. Listen, I know it's painful. I know it hurts. I know every time you think about it, it triggers something in you. But I'm here to tell you, you can't afford to stop. You can't afford to throw in the towel. You can't afford to just sit there and just sit in a stupor, so to speak, and let these emotions stew over time. And the next thing you know, you're doing absolutely nothing because you're focusing on the pain of your past. Get some help. Seek some help. Pull yourself up from your bootstraps and say, I'm better than this. I can do this. There's those who have endured more than I will ever endure. Consider the slaves here in America, the things that they've had to endure. The things that you have to endure are probably not as bad. I'm not saying that it's not, but probably not. And if they overcame it, then you can too. As a matter of fact, it was not even about them. They were thinking about their legacy. They were thinking about their children and their children's children and others. You can't stand around and sit around. Yeah, this is Black History Month, so I guess we could actually throw that in there. Listen, talking about slavery and the things that our ancestors endured. You can't wait. Can't sit back idly by and say, I hurt too much. No. There's too much riding on your success. There's too many people depending on you. Family members, people who you love, your friends, your children, your children's children. It's not just about you. So sometimes we have to bite the bullet and say, I know it's painful, but I'm gonna move on. At some point, you have to move on. You have to see pain like clouds. You see it for what it is, recognize it, Acknowledge that it's there, acknowledge that it was there, and then let the clouds move on, because it will move on if you allow it. But if you focus on that cloud, it seems to never go away. Acknowledge for what it is and then move on. Pain is like clouds. Eventually, it'll go if you let it pass. If you let it PASS, let go of the PAST by letting it PASS, let it pass, let it pass, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then the third thing we want to talk about is never let the position of your past keep you from reaching your goal. So what do we mean by position? We could be talking about a career that you had before. It could be academics that you were dealing with in the past. It could be your home life in the past. The position of it could have been a marriage. You were in a particular position, career-wise, position, family-wise, position, job-wise, position, whatever the case is. Sometimes those positions of our past can haunt us. Many times we are so attached to what life used to be. And then there's sometimes we're so attached to it because, as I said before, not because it was good, not because it was bad, but because it was good. And now you're still thinking about, oh, that job that I had was just so amazing. What a great position I was in at the time. Or that was a great position that I had. And now it's gone. What are you going to do? Oh, I had a really good marriage, but I messed up. And now, look at me. The position of marriage. Maybe it's not, maybe you're focusing too much on that great marriage that you had, when you could be focusing on yourself and getting yourself better and working on some things that caused those problems in your past marriage. Now let's focus on more focusing on self and getting self better. So if the opportunity arises and if the opportunity comes where you can be married again or decide to get married again, maybe it'll be better. But if you're focusing on the past relationship, the past marriage, the past friendship, now that position that you were in becomes the position that you are in. Because again, you can't let it go. Maybe you were a top guy in the company. Then all of a sudden, something happened. You are no longer with that company. You got let go for whatever reason. And you're thinking, man, oh man. God, I wish I had that job again. Maybe that job will never come back. It's time to move on. What about the position you had with your children? And you had a great position with them. The position was amazing. It was awesome. It was great. Then all of a sudden, something happened. And you can't put your finger on why it happened. That position is no longer there. Don't focus on that position. Let it go. Try to get better. Pray about it. Speak positive affirmations about where you want your relationship with your children to be. Focus on that for a moment. Talk to God about it. And then let it go. Because positions, like a lot of other things, are not meant to be forever. You could be in the position where you are of your past, where you were in the dumps. Going back to your pain, you were in the dumps. The way they treated you were nothing short of just evil, nothing short of devious. And you go, why me? No. Focus where you are right now, because all you have is now. Focus on the position that you have now. Try to better that position now. Somebody said, well, I'll do it tomorrow. No, do it now. Okay, because that's all we have is now. Anything other than now doesn't even exist. So why are you putting this off? Bettering yourself, letting those things go. I'll let it go tomorrow when I feel a bit better. I'm gonna focus on, I can't let this go right now. No, do it now. There's no better time than now. Never let the people of your past, the pain of your past, or the position of your past keep you from reaching your goals, your purpose, and being fulfilled in this life. This is Inspirational Rob. I'm saying, and I believe this is all my heart, you know what to do. We'll see you again next week. Listen, I want you to understand, please like, comment, and subscribe. This thing is getting better and better. I can't wait to see you again. You know what to do.